When buying a used car in Kenya, there are 4 different payment options commonly accepted by most car dealers, and these are cash, hire purchase, trade-in, and bank finance. Cash payment terms, as plain as it is, involves full amount paid as agreed by the buyer and seller either in solid money or bank transfer, and the vehicle logbook is transferred immediately to the new owner upon successful transaction. Hire purchase option, on the other hand, requires the buyer to pay part of the agreed total price, which in most cases is sum of 50% of final quotation and balance paid in standard installments of 12 months, although some dealers will give even up to 18 months. Logbook in this case still remains a document of the car dealer until full amount is paid over the stated period of time. It is also important to note that hire purchase accrues a steady interest, and by the time the buyer finishes payment, of course, there's an extra amount that would have otherwise been avoided had the vehicle been taken on cash terms. In cases where a buyer already has a car that they are willing to upgrade or vice versa, some showroom will provide trade-in option where the buyer's vehicle is valued, and depending on the car they choose, they can either top up an amount or get a refund in case the car they are taking has a lower value compared to what they are giving out. Hi, my name is Frispa, all about cars and always driven by excellence. Aside from such insightful content we post, we're also passionate about helping you find the perfect vehicle that matches your style, needs, and budget. We got extensive selection of top quality vehicles from trusted brands, and we strive to make your car buying experience seamless and enjoyable. Kindly feel free to give us a call on 0721 911 279 for inquiries. The fourth option of payment accepted by car dealers in Kenya is bank financing, and this is majorly our point of focus in this video. I will tell you why some dealers do not find this comfortable and will politely decline a deal from which they could have otherwise banked a huge chunk of money. Just a disclaimer, this is purely meant to provide insights to vehicle enthusiasts and not intended to jeopardize anyone's business or dispense information that should lead to any sort of investigations. So stick with me to the end and let's get informed. The first reason why a car dealer will decline a bank finance deal is because the car in mention is more than 8 years old from the year of first registration, and as government rule, which most banks will adhere to, any car imported to Kenya must be within 8-year period, must be right-hand drive, and must pass roadworthiness test by KEBS, unless it's a special vehicle and reasons for importing well laid out. However, some dealers somehow manage to sneak in older cars, and in order to make the most out of them, they prefer to sell them on cash or hire purchase terms, as the car will still be priced same as newer ones within that particular retail selling price, even though these cars are available cheaply from the country of origin. The second reason why a car dealer will feel uncomfortable to engage in a bank finance deal is to avoid paper trail. Some banks can be very specific and require strict scrutiny of vehicle importation documents, and at times even the company's legal registration documents, which may contain confidential information. If you've been keen, nearly 70% of these car dealers are actually foreigners. Some will only visit visas that do not allow them to work. May last a few months. Once they expire, they go back to their country, and some close family member or one of their own steps in with a fresh new visit visa. The company could be legally registered, but most of the manpower engaged in form of salesmen do not actually have the permits to work. Among other scandalous activities like importing unworthy vehicles and very old cars but somehow manage to get them out of port, car dealers will shy off from sharing crucial company documents with banks to avoid landing in wrong hands. Thirdly, during a bank finance process, most banks prefer to have valuation done and reports sent by their chosen valuers, who at times may give a low value, cutting low on the profit made by the car dealer. Comparing profit margin that would be realized during a cash sale or hire purchase and that of bank finance, some showrooms prefer not to be part of such engagements. There have been reported cases of fraud where one walks into a showroom, requests for an invoice and importation document of a particular car, then goes ahead to solicit funds from innocent buyers using the same documents, which of course will leave the dealer in trouble. How this is carried out is a whole new content that we may not be able to handle in this particular segment, but yeah, due to past criminal records, certain showrooms do not accept bank finance. Lastly, and by the way, this is one major reason reports have proven beyond reasonable doubt to be the #1 reason why a car dealer would avoid bank finance by all means. Showrooms that are notorious for mileage clocking will definitely keep off any bank finance deal. As much as JVIC document or importation documents may show mileage reading on the odometer or something close, banks will thoroughly do a VIN check with QISJ to confirm original mileage during time of inspection. If it is known the original mileage is tampered with, the deal is definitely going nowhere and reputation of the car dealer is ruined. I'm Frispa, driven by excellence. See you in the next one.